Ma'am, we discussed about mathematics, and vertebrates, ma'am.
Yes. So animals, yeah, very good. So animals are mainly classified into two types. Yes. Can you name which all two types did we discuss in the last class?
Ma'am, vertebrates and invertebrates.
Yes. What is the meaning of vertebrates?
Without bones and
Yes.
without bones. And ma'am, vertebrates means animals with backbones.
Yes, the one which have the backbone are known as vertebrates, and the animals which do not have the backbone are known as,
Invertebrates.
yes, it is invertebrates. Yes, so it is without backbone are known as invertebrates. Okay, the animals with backbones are known as vertebrates. Okay, so children, tell me which animals will come under vertebrates. Which type of animals did we study in vertebrates? Classification of vertebrates. Yes.
I'm playing insects, ma'am.
Yeah, insects, do they have backbone or they do not have backbone?
No, ma'am.
No. So, yeah, in vertebrates we have insects. Okay. So, what all did we study regarding the insects? What all did we study regarding insects? Insects do not have backbone. Okay. They have the capacity. Yes, they have the hard covering on their body. Yes, they have the hard covering over their body that will protect and support their body. Okay, and insects, they have how many legs? Insects have 6 legs. Yes or no? Yes, insects have 6 legs. Okay, and what all did we study in the previous class? After insects, we have studied regarding reptiles. What are reptiles, children? Reptiles.
Ma'am, they have
Yes. Yeah. They crawl on the land. They will crawl on the land. Yes. They have the capacity of crawling on the land, and they lay what type of legs? Eggs are being formed either hard or soft. Reptiles, they lay eggs. What type? Hard or soft it is? Hard. Okay. Reptiles have hard shells. Okay, reptiles, they lay the eggs which are hard shelled eggs. Okay, so what are the examples of reptiles?
crocodile.
Yes, yeah, crocodile. Yeah, crocodile, snakes, and lizards, they have the capacity of crawling on the land. Okay, and they lay which type of eggs? Hard shelled eggs. The eggs that are laid by the reptiles are hard shell. Okay. Next, we have studied regarding the molting of snake. Do you remember what is molting of snake?
Ma'am, getting a new skin and proper becoming a old skin.
Yes, molting of snake we have studied in the previous class. It is nothing but shedding of the old skin and generating the new skin above the snake. Okay, the skin of the snake is getting shedded over and new skin is being generated, that is known as molting of snake. Is it clear? What is molting? Yes. So next, yeah, we have studied regarding fish.
Ma'am is showing dead man skin.
Yes, the old skin has been dead and new skin is been generated. Okay, we have studied also regarding fish. Tell tell me, what did we study regarding fish?
When there is oxygen
Yes?
and they are water.
Yeah, they are aquatic. Very good. Yes, they are aquatic animals, that is they live in water. Okay, and how is the covering of the fish? How is the skin over the fish? Yes, it is having overlapping. Yes, overlapping scales. Okay, children, just see. Yes, can you see this? Is it visible? Yes. So, yeah, just imagine this is a fish. Okay, the scales are overlapped one over the another. Can you see? Yes? Yeah. If we turn the scales on the either side, okay, you can see the scales are being moved. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is called what? Overlapping of the scales. Okay. You can see that they are one over the another. They are not completely one over the another. Just they are been folded type one over the another. I hope it is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. So this is regarding. Yes, this is regarding the scales on their bodies. Okay, this is regarding the fish, and these scales are flexible. Yes or no? We can move on the either sides. Okay, so the scales of the fish are what? They are flexible. I have told you last time, I had told you regarding flexible and rigid. Okay, now see here, this is a duster. Can we change its shape? Is it possible? No. So this is called rigid. This is called what? Rigid. Whereas the scales on the fish are what? Flexible. Okay, and this scale, as it is flexible, it will not disturb the movement in the water. The fish movement will not be disturbed, but only it will help as a flexible one. The scales are flexible. Okay, next. Now, inside the fish body is what? Very much soft. Okay, it needs someone who will protect its skin, and because of which the scales are flexible. The scales are known as what? Protecting their bodies. Okay, inside the body is completely soft. Okay, tell me, children, what is the type of the what is the type of the egg that is being laid by fish? Whether it is soft or hard? Soft. Yes, it is soft shelled eggs. Soft shelled egg. Okay, so the fish is laying the egg which is soft in nature. Okay, and as I've shown you the scales are flexible. Is it clear about the fish? Yes. Okay. So next one we will see regarding birds. So birds have their bodies with. Now when you see a bird, what you can see, children? What is there on their body? Feathers. Yes, they have feathers. Okay. Birds are mainly known for their feathers. Okay. And here, yeah, feathers are. Yes, and down feathers. Okay, so here, as soon as we hear the word of the bird, okay, the very soon that comes to our mind is feathers. Okay, so what are the three types of feathers? In feathers, we have three types of feathers. Yes, we have three types of feathers. Can you tell me the first one? And flying feathers. Yes, the first one is flying feathers. Yes. Flight feathers, and the second one is contour feathers. Yes. Children, yes, page number. Yeah. is down feathers. Yes. So children, please underline page number 61. Page number 61. Here you have, they have three types of feathers. Okay, did you get? Flight feathers, contour feathers and down feathers. Okay, there are three types of feathers in birds. Did you get, children? Okay, yes, continue the marking. Continue the marking.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Here, flight feathers are large. They are found in tail and wings of the bird. Here, what are flight feathers known as? Flight feathers are known for flying purpose. Okay, flight feathers are helpful for flying. And where are they found? Yes. Where are they found? They are found in the tail. Yes, they are found in the tail and wings of a bird. Okay, they are found in tail and wings. What are wings?
And wings.
What is the meaning of wings?
Wings of birds.
Yes, wings, which are helpful for flying. Okay, so flight feathers, they are large in size and they are found in tail and wings of a bird. Did you mark it, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So here they are helpful in flying. Okay, the three type of feathers. The first feather is flight feathers. It is helpful in flying. Okay, and what is the shape? What is the size? It is large in size compared to contour feathers and down feathers. Which is the largest feather? It is flight feathers. Okay, and they are found in tail and wings of a bird. I hope this part is clear.
Yes, Miss Ma'am.
Yes. So next one is, yes, next one is contour feathers. Contour feathers, what is the function, children? How it is helpful? Contour feathers are helpful in covering the body. Yes, covering body, and it will give the proper shape to the bird. Okay. First is covering the body and giving shape to bird. Is the board visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Contour feathers are the one which help in covering the body. Okay. And it gives proper shape to the bird. Okay. So tell me, which feather is useful in giving shape to the body of a bird?
Contour feathers.
Yes, it is contour feathers. Okay. Yes, contour feathers. And the last one we have regarding down feathers. Down means what? It is very close to the body of a bird and it helps in keeping the bird warm. Okay? It will warm the body. Okay, so what? Down feathers, they are found very close to the body of a bird. Okay, now wherever the bird is there, from where the feathers start, so there we have the down feathers and it keeps the bird's body warm. Okay, you should know each and every function of the feathers. There are three types of feathers. Flight feathers. Okay, they are large in size. They are found in tail and last is wings of a bird. Okay, the second one is contour feathers. Contour feathers, see, remember like this, contour covering body and giving shape to the body. Okay, so it is contour feathers. The last one we have is down feathers. Down feathers means what? It is very close to the body of a bird and it is helpful for keeping the body of a bird warm. Okay, so whenever there is very cold, it helps in keeping the body warm. Is it clear? Tell me which feather is useful or which feather is helpful in flying of a bird?
Flying bird, flying feather.
Yes, the first one, that is flight feathers is helpful in flying of a bird. Okay, see children, here only there are many questions formed based on feathers of a bird. Okay, while reading you should take pencil and underline each and every word. From that we have to frame the questions. One mark questions can be framed on this small paragraph. Okay, which feather is useful in keeping the bird warm?
Down feather.
Yes, very good. It is down feathers helps in keeping the warm, helps to keep the body of a bird warm. Okay, yes. The next one we have mammals. Did we study about mammals in the last class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Tell me, children. Yeah. What are mammals?
Which gives birth to animals which have external hair extended.
Yes.
Is covered by.
Yes, mammals are the one whose body is covered with hair. Okay, and we also call it as fur. What is fur? F-U-R. Fur. Yes, small hair above the body. Okay, on top, along with the skin, they also have small hair, fur, wool, or also it is known as bristles. Okay, what are bristles? You can write the meaning into the bracket. Bristles are the short hair on the body. Okay, you can say as short hair or stiff hair. The hair which are standing straight above on the body are known as bristles. Did you get it? The stiff hair or short hair on the body of the mammals. Okay, so the body is covered with hair, wool or bristles. These body coverings will help the animals to keep warm in cold climate. Yes, how are these hair helpful to keep warm in cold? Yes or no? And it also gives the protection to the skin. Do you agree with this? Protection to the skin, and it helps to keep the body warm in cold climate. Okay? Yes. So mammals, how is the body covering? It is with hair, fur, wool, or it is with bristles. Bristles are nothing but the short hair or the stiff hair onto their body. Okay? And this hair, fur, wool, it is helpful in keeping the body warm in cold climate. Okay, and during the rainy season also it is like a protection for the animals. Okay, and human beings, they come into which classification? Which classification do we come under? Human beings. Are we not mammals?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, because we have the capacity to, yeah, we have the capacity to give birth to the young ones. Also, our body covering is with the hair. Yes or no? Can you find hair on the skin?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So we also come under mammals. Okay. Now, today we will see the movement in animals. Okay. Page number 62. Page number 62. Movement in animals. See children, page number 62. You can see the picture. Page number 62. Movement in animals. Children, tell me, why do animals move from one place to another?
Ma'am, to keep them safe, food and
Yes. In search of food. Yes, we move because in search of food and to escape from the enemies. Okay, and we are not being deeply enrooted into the soil. Only plants have the capacity to withstand with the soil, okay, and they're completely still in the position. They cannot move from one place to another. Yes or no? So animals are known for movement. We also come under animals. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So we can see in the picture. See here. In this picture, we can see that animals are moving in all different forms. Some animals, they move on the land. Some animals have the capacity to move only into the water. Some animals have the capacity to move both in land as well as in water. Okay, we have studied what are these animals known as? Both land and water. What are these known as? No, no. I'm asking the animals which live both in land as well as in water.
Amphibians.
Yes, those are known as amphibians. Amphibians are nothing but the animals which live both in, yes, live, yeah, in water and on land. Okay, these are known as amphibians. Okay, they all move in different ways. All the animals have the capacity to move in different ways. Reptiles, they have the capacity to crawl on the land. They move on their belly. Belly is what? On their stomach. Yes or no? Have you seen the lizard?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
How they move, children? How they move? Yeah, they move crawling. Okay, the movement is known as crawling because they come under reptiles. Okay, yes. So please see page number 63. Yes, page number 63. We have insects, and insects have 6 legs to move, to crawl, to hop, or to walk. Yes, can you give me examples of insects? Insects.
Roaches.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Butterfly, beetles, grasshopper. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So insects are having totally 6 legs to move. How many legs do they have?
Ma'am, 6 legs.
Yes, 6 legs to move. Either, yeah, to crawl, walk, or yes. Okay. So they have the capacity to move, crawl, hop, or walk. Okay. And what about grasshoppers? Grasshoppers, have you seen? What is the color? Yes. Yes. See here, the name itself tells grasshoppers are the one which have the capacity to hop. Yes or no? What are grasshoppers known as? Yes. They have what? Very hard legs to hop. What is hopping, children? Can you show me hopping? Yes, slow jump. Okay, that is known as hopping. Okay, and here we have the strong hard legs to hop about, and beetles and ants, they have crawls. Beetles and ants. Okay, what about beetles and ants? Do they hop?
Yes, ma'am, they walk. Yes, ma'am.
Beetles
Yes.
and ants, they crawl. They crawl. Okay, beetles and ants, they will crawl, whereas grasshopper has the capacity to hop about. Okay, they have what? Strong leg. Remember, grasshopper in its name itself, it is telling that it has the capacity to hop about because of the strong leg in their body. Okay, it has a capacity of hopping. Okay, whereas beetles and ants have a capacity to crawl with their 6 legs. Remember, crawling is different, hopping is different. Okay, crawling means what? They move onto their belly. It is the stomach, it takes the help of its stomach and it will start crawling. Okay, small children, before they learn walking, they will crawl. Yes or no? Have you seen? Yes, even you all have done the same thing. We all human beings first we crawl. Yes or no? And then we start learn to walk. Okay? So here beetles and ants are known to crawl with their 6 legs. Okay? And please underline children. Page number 63. Insects, they have 6 legs to move. Underline. Grasshoppers have Grasshoppers have strong hard legs to hop about. Underline. Okay. Now we have seen a grasshopper which can hop, beetles and ants which will crawl. Okay. Underline that also. And the next paragraph we have insects like butterflies, honeybees, mosquitoes, dragonflies, and ladybirds, they can fly easily. Which insects are the examples for flying? Butterfly, mosquitoes, dragonflies, ladybird. Did you get? Please underline. These are known for flying purpose. Did you get, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please underline.
Once more, please.
Yes. The one which has the capacity to hop is grasshopper. Grasshopper is known for the strong hard legs to hop about. Beetles and ants, they have the yes, they have for crawling. Okay. Next, yes.
I'm told lately something like we should underline something like but dragon, ladybird, and easily. Should underline that.
Yes, yes, we should underline them. The insects which can fly easily, examples have been given: butterfly, honeybee, mosquito, dragonflies, okay, and ladybirds. Okay, the body of the flying insects have hollow space filled with air. Okay, now children tell me the insects which have the insects which have the capacity of flying, how is the body inside? They have hollow space. What is the meaning of hollow?
But lightweight.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yeah. What is the meaning of hollow? Hollow means what, children? It is completely empty inside. Okay. Now see here. If I take this book, okay, and if I fold it like this, yes, this is the example for hollow. Is it clear? Yes, it is hollow inside. Only the air is filled inside the body. Okay? Hollow means what? It is not completely packed. It is not solid. It is completely free and air is filled into that. Okay? And they have pair of wings. What is the meaning of pair of wings?
ma'am,
Yes, pair of wings meaning they have totally 2 wings to fly. Okay, I have told you the examples of insects which can fly easily: mosquitoes, dragonflies. Okay, and butterflies. Yes, mosquitoes. The examples of flying insects, they have what? Hollow space into their body, which is having only air filled into their body, and they have pair of wings. Because of this too, they have the capacity of flying. Okay? If they do not have wings, do they fly, children? Without
I will
wings.
just like it for
Yes. the wings will, what it will do, it will push the air, it will make the friction with the air and it will start moving upwards. Okay, so it is pair of wings and hollow space into their body is responsible for flying of the insects. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So the next one we have regarding fish. Next one is regarding fish. So fish, what are we going to study? Fish have how many fins?
It is an aquatic animal.
Yes, fish is an aquatic animal and it has pair of fins. It has pair of fins. Yeah, children, can you tell me what are fins useful for fish? How fins are useful for fish? Can you tell me, children? Any idea?
Purpose, swimming purpose.
Yes, to make the movement into the water. Okay, fins are what? They are pair of fins and they are responsible for the direction, the movement into the water. Okay, and how are the scales of the fish? They are overlapping. Overlapping means what? As I've shown you, it is one over the another. Okay, and the scales are completely flexible. Flexible meaning they are completely movable. Okay, you can move the scales of the fish as you want. Okay, next, one pair in front and one, yes, here we have pair of fins, but how many pair do we have? We have
Two.
yes,
Two
we
pair.
have two pair of fins. In that, one pair in front and one pair to the back to move in the water. Okay, how are the two pairs? One is one in front and one at the back. Okay, totally there are two pairs of fins. Okay, and these two pairs of fins are responsible for the movement into the water. Okay, fine. Next, the pair of fins, one in front and one at the back to move into the water. The one which are unpaired. Unpaired meaning only one. Okay, unpaired meaning only one pair, only one fin is responsible for maintaining the balance. Maintain balance in the water. This is completely different. Children, remember there are totally two pairs of fins. How many pairs? Two pairs of fins. One is at the front of the fish. Yes, one is at the front and second is at the back of the fish. Okay, side by. Whereas one there is fin which is responsible for maintaining the balance of the fish. Have you seen fish? Is it falling down? No, it is continuously floating in the water. It is maintaining its body balance with the help of the fin, which is unpaired. What is known as unpaired. Now, if you have two shoes in your legs, it is known as a pair. Okay? If one of your shoe is missing, it will be known as unpaired. Did you understand the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if it is only one, it is called as unpaired. That unpaired fin is used for maintaining the balance in the water. Okay, please underline, children. Fish, they have two sets of unpaired fins. Take pencil, everyone. Yes, fish, they have two sets of paired fins. In that, each one they have told one pair is in front and one pair on the back to move into the water. Okay. Next, unpaired fin, it helps to maintain the balance the water. Did you get? The tail fin, continue. The tail fin, which is there at the backward. Okay, the tail fin will help to change its direction while swimming. The tail fin, did you get? See here? This is the tail. Yes, I will tell. Page number 63, fish. Page number 63, fish. Okay, they have told each one function of the fish. Each one part of a fish. Did you get?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Please underline the unpaired fin. It helps to maintain their balance. The tail fin helps to change its direction while swimming. If it wants to go to the right or to the left, which fin is responsible? The tail fin is responsible for. Yes, underline. Underline, children. Yes. Yes, yes. See, this is the tail fin. Yes or no? Okay, yes. This tail fin is responsible for changing the direction of the fish in the water. If it wants to change its direction, it will flatter this tail fin and it will change its direction. Is it clear? Okay, I have shown you the overlapping of the scales of a fish, okay, and the tail fin, which is responsible for changing the direction of the fish in water. Clear? Tell me children, which fin is responsible for changing the direction of the fish in water?
The tail fin, ma'am.
Yes, the tail fin is responsible. Okay? Yes. Okay, so the next one is regarding amphibians. Children, amphibians, reptiles, and birds, mammals, we will see it in the next class. Okay? For amphibians, yes, amphibians, all will draw the diagram of frog and show it to me in the next class. Homework is to draw the frog. Yes, you have to draw the diagram of frog. Okay? Each and every part has to be clear. Is it clear to everyone?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, in your any rough